Noticing where there's any areas of tension in your body today. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, maybe letting out a gentle sigh of frustration, of stress, whatever you want to release before we begin our practice today. Inviting connection of the mind, body, breath, and heart. You can bring your hands to your heart if you'd like to connect deeper. Noticing your heartbeat and how it feels to be you today. And inviting any intention that you'd like to set for our practice today. Maybe it's pure possibility, a fresh start at the beginning or at the end of your day, wherever you're at today. Maybe it's fearlessness, confidence, fun, play. Whatever it is, I invite you to take in this intention with your inhale. And exhale, letting it go to your surroundings, to your mat, knowing that whatever energy you put out, you attract. And then gently wiggling the fingers, the toes, awakening the eyes, lifting the arms overhead. Inhale, reach up, open up through the chest. On your exhale, bring the hands to heart center. If you're laying down, make sure that you've come up already. We're going to get started with our practice. So from this sitting and kneeling position, we're going to bring the knees almost hip distance apart. If you'd like to go wider, you can do so. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. On your exhale, fold from the hips, bend from the low back, reaching the hands down to the mat, taking a child's pose. Inhale, gaze forward. On your exhale, fold it. Inhale, walk the hands in towards the body. Extend the right leg out, point the right toes up towards the sky, and sit evenly on your sit bones. Now, I didn't mention this before, but if you have blocks or straps, they are very useful, especially in a Grow to Crow type workshop class, because you can use those blocks to assist you in any of the moves that we do today. So you can grab those, you can sit them underneath your sit bones if that's more comfortable in this pose. Also make sure that your left foot is flexed and it's drawing towards that right inner thigh. Now instead of collapsing the right inner thigh in, we're going to roll it out and up towards the sky. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky, open through the chest. On your exhale, bend through the right arm. You can bring it to the right shin as well. And then find your stretch here, opening up through the side body. This is going to be our first warm-up for our shoulders, so taking a few gentle arm circles forward. I'm doing 3 here, and then 3 backwards. Shoulder mobility is very important for arm balances. And then switching, extending our left leg out, making sure that you have that rotation of the inner thigh, sitting evenly on both sit bones. Inhale, reach the right arm up, open up, inhale deeply. On your exhale, finding your folds. Inhale, back up. Now, on this side, it may be different than the other side. So if you'd like to take your hand to your shin, you can do that as well. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, fold, then take those shoulder circles. And then doing the opposite way. It's always important to counteract any movement that we do with the opposite movement. And then coming back up, placing your weight on your right hand, right fingertips face the short edge of the mat, and you want to make sure you're pressing evenly into that right hand. Shift your weight onto the right shin. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Place your weight into the left inner sole of the foot. And just find a side stretch here. Also find balance and stability through the right arm. And then place the left hand down. Bring the right shin to the mat. And then from here, engage the core. Come onto the left tippy toes. Press the weight into the hands. Lift the right knee. Now we're going to activate our core, which is very important. And then inhale, reach the right leg up. Exhale, bring it down. And then from here, bring the left shin to the mat, open up with the right side. Then exhale, bring the right hand down, hug the left knee in towards the chest, work the obliques, really draw the knee in towards the sternum. And then extend the left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, release it down. Awesome job. Press into the heels, bring the heels together. Press the weight into the hands. Now our hands are very, very important. You want to play around with the weight in the fingertips and the palms. You want to make sure all of your knuckles are down on the mat. Inhale, come forward, press into the space between the shoulder blades, suck in the belly here. On your exhale, slowly lower. Now chaturanga is when our elbows come in line with our shoulders. Press your heart forward. Inhale, cobra. Maybe you're taking your baby cobra, or up dog, thighs are lifted, feet are pressing into the mat. Gaze up. On your exhale, bend through the knees, tuck the toes, send the hips back, and then walk the hands back to the toes very slowly. Bend through the knees. Inhale, reach up. On your exhale, bend through the knees, walk it out with the hands. Find that stable plank, and then walk your feet in. Engage the core as if you're lifting up, and you can pop into a handstand here. And then walk the feet all the way to the hands, bend through the knees, reach the hands back. Do one shoulder roll forward, one shoulder roll back, and then walk the feet back into our plank. So we're creating some stability in the arms here. Really make sure your elbows are locked out and engagement in the core. Now walk the hands back, bend through the knees, bring the toes together. One shoulder roll forward, engage the core, sit back into the glutes. One shoulder roll back, walk the hands out, walk the plank here, walk the feet in. Bend through the knees, one shoulder roll forward, one shoulder roll back. Bet you didn't think you were going to work glutes today. And then walk the hands down. Slowly walk the feet out. And then we're going to take a few flows. So press into the space between the shoulder blades. Exhale, slowly lower through your flow. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, gaze forward, jumping or stepping to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, forward folding. Walk the feet back. Take your flow. And then we'll meet in downward dog. Now walk the hands all the way back. Notice how it feels to place all that weight in your hands and lift up from the core. Now once your hands are in front of your face, see if you can lift up onto the tippy toes, engage the calves. You can also bring hands to blocks here. And then from here, bring the heels together and sit into sort of a version of a squat where you're on your tippy toes and you're using the glutes to draw the knees outwards, finding that balance using the feet muscles here. Draw up from the core. Inhale, see if you can balance. It's okay if you fall out, just playing around here. On your exhale, bring the hands to heart center. And then place your hands down, maybe your forearms down, and just release the head and the neck. Our neck is going to work a little bit as well as our shoulders because they're connected. So just taking this opportunity to stretch and release, especially in the back and the hips as well. Now from here, walk the hands out in front of you, keeping the knees nice and wide. Now this is where you can take blocks, a cushion to the knee. Maybe you want to roll the mat and then bring your knees to the mat. But we're going to take a version of frog. You can take full frog here, which looks like this. Hips are in line with the knees. Or you can take half frog. So extend the right leg back. Come into your cobra almost. Untuck the back toes. Bend through the left knee, and the left knee is in line with the hip. You can stay here in this cobra-like position, Or you can come down, which allows us to release the low back rather than lock it off. We're going to open up the hips here, so take a deep breath in. On your exhale, fold. And then we're going to switch sides. If you're in that full frog, you can take a moment to come up and then sink back into the pose. Ooh, we got a bit of a back crack there. Just breathe into it. And then extend that right leg out behind you. Coming into our baby cobra, inhale, lift up, draw the chest forward. Now this bend in the elbows, that engagement you feel as you draw the elbows in towards the floating ribs, that is what we're going to feel when we're in crow. So gaze up, inhale. On your exhale, bring the chest down, interlace the hands behind the back. Inhale, lift up. If you'd like some extra work today, you can lift up the tops of the feet off the mat. Roll the inner thighs in together. Gaze forward, don't crank the neck. Gaze is very important in crow as well. You want to gaze forward rather than straight up or all the way behind you. And then we're going to extend the right arm out, bring the left hand down, roll onto the right side. I love this pose, broken wing. We do it a lot, but it's a really great shoulder opener, and you use your shoulders a lot in yoga and today. And then roll onto the left side, extend the left arm. And then from here, either finding half bow, which is when we only take one side, or bringing your hands to both inner soles of the feet, press the backs of the feet into the hands, lift up, engage the core slightly. Inhale and exhale, release down. Bring the hands to the floating ribs, tuck the toes, press up into your plank. On your exhale, downward dog, bend through the knees. And then from here, place your weight into your hands, spread those fingertips nice and wide. You're going to hop the feet to the outsides of the hands. Let's do that one more time. Hop it back into your plank. Hop the feet to the insides of the hands. Hop it back to plank. Just play around here. Maybe try and find that lift in the core. Laying down on your back, hugging your right knee to your chest. Now bend through the left knee, place the left sole of the foot on the mat. You can take a figure 4 here, bringing the right ankle over the left thigh, and then finding your twist, drawing the legs over to the left side, or you can come into a bit of an eagle wrap here, rolling the right thigh over the left thigh, extend the right arm out, and then find your gaze either over the right shoulder or in front of you. Allow yourself to fully release here. Notice if you've invited any calming energy into your body from the beginning of practice until now. Maybe you've invited some empowerment, some playfulness, some positive and exciting energy. Whatever it is, take it in with the inhale, and on your exhale, let it go. And then bring the knees gently back to center. Place the small of the back on the mat, and then find either your figure 4 if you'd like a bit more of a hip stretch, or your full eagle wrap here. Allow the knees to fall over to the right, gaze over to the left. And exhale, up a bit deeper. You thank yourself for taking this time to challenge yourself, to explore your own potential, and to take time out of your day to do something for you, something fun and playful and exciting and new. And bring the knees back to center, windshield wiper from side to side. Then extend the legs out, the arms out to the sides. Allow the palms to fall. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it all out. Let it go. Whatever the outcome may have been today, know you did amazing. You've created strength and stability within your body. You've connected your mind to your breath, to your heart, to your body. And that is a practice well deserved. Take a scan of how you feel mentally, emotionally, physically, from head to toe. Soften the eyebrows, the face, the throat. Allow the small of the back to fall down towards the mat. Allow the heels to sink down. Allow the entire body to become heavy. And just surrender here. Coming back to that intention. Knowing that in yoga our only goal is to realize that we are already whole. You can stay here for a few more moments, pause the video if you'd like, yogi, or you can reach your hands overhead, point the toes, contract every muscle in your body, make a silly face. On your exhale, rolling over to the right side. Propping yourself up to a seated position with the eyes gently closed. Bring the hands to the heart, feeling your heartbeat, feeling into yourself right now. Knowing that you are connected with everybody else that has just completed this amazing practice today. And with that, bowing to yourself, to your connection with others. Namaste. This video as many times as you want. Make sure that you click subscribe, give this video a like, and if you'd like to know more about my story, you can visit my Instagram or my website, innerglowup.ca. I love you guys, yogi fam.